The decision to change the kickoff time for the Madrid derby feels like more than a scheduling tweak. It landed like a provocation. When LaLiga placed Atletico and Real on the same afternoon, critics say the timing was not neutral but strategic, offering Real Madrid breathing space before an exhausting trip abroad. For Atletico supporters, this reads as an insult. A marquee night game turned into a daylight fixture, a ritual denied, an atmosphere softened. In the stands, in the bars and on social feeds, the anger is instant and primal. Fans talk of fairness and respect, club officials speak of sporting integrity, pundits debate intention versus out. But beyond the soundbites, there's a cold logistical fact. Real Madrid will be expected to travel to Central Asia just days after the clash, facing a long flight and a tight turnaround that could genuinely sap energy and rhythm. That's why, when the league, overseen by Tebas, set the kickoff, voices rose questioning whether the move protected Spain's biggest representative or tilted the domestic balance. Whether it was explicit favoritism or a pragmatic response to calendar congestion, the effect is the same. The derby now carries an extra political weight. Atletico are left to wonder if their home advantage has been quietly negotiated away, while neutrals are forced to ask where fairness ends and favoritism begins. On the pitch, players will still run and tackle, but the backdrop changes how every minute of the match will be read. A cautious first half might be explained away as jet lag management. Substitutions and rotation plans will be passed for signs that one club was given a softer boulevard to walk down. In dressing rooms, coaches must balance the immediate imperative of 3 points with the calendar's looming demands. For fans, what was supposed to be a ritualized night of collective fury now risks becoming a footnote to a broader controversy. The fallout is already spilling into legal and political language, calls for explanations, demands for transparency, accusations of double standards, and the old familiar chant that big clubs do not play by the same rules. If LaLiga hoped the debate would die down, it misjudged the intensity of modern fandom. In an age where every schedule change is archived, amplified and argued, nothing is small. Tonight's match will be judged twice, once by the goals and tackles, and a second time by how the sports guardians manage the perception of fairness. Win, lose or draw, the result will be filtered through the prism of this controversy, and the questions it raises about who controls the narrative of Spanish football could outlast any single game. Whatever happens in 90 minutes, the real story may be the conversation that follows, about governance, about equal treatment, and about whether the institutions that run the game are guardians of the sport or its arbiters. This derby may decide points on the board, but its true legacy could be the precedent it sets. Will future fixtures be arranged with competitive balance as the North Star, or will political calculation continue to cast a shadow over the sacred turf?